First off, I grieve for the victims. I grieve for the families. Deeply saddened by that. It's with great emotion that I say that. And, you know, the football part, we will get working on that right away. Right now, I think you should know where our team is toward this whole issue, and it's toward those children, it's toward their families, and our thoughts and our prayers are with them. I think we've got to understand that this team has put a lot of hard work in. This is senior day for them. Okay, they deserve to have this day. Okay, that's what they've worked for this whole year. And my job is to facilitate that happens. You know, I think the reputation that Penn State will go about it in the proper manner and restore the foundation and the principles of the Pennsylvania State University. A lot of them are in shock. They've had mixed emotions. When I called up and spoke to the captains, a whole bunch of guys come over to the last building last night and piled into my office, and we discussed team matters. We're obviously in a very unprecedented situation that we find ourselves in, and you know, I'm got to find a way to restore the confidence and to start a healing process with everybody, and I'm going to try to go about it. It's, as I said earlier, it's with very mixed emotion and a heavy heart that this has occurred, that I'm going through this. I think they'll be ready to play Saturday. They had a lengthy team meeting after I got done today, and they talked it out. There's this afternoon, there's a letter arriving from the former Penn State football letterman that wrote a letter to these guys explaining to them the importance of what Penn State means, and I think they'll be ready to play. Well, I think the message is clear. Let's show them what Penn State's really all about. Okay, it's not about some of those activities. Let's show class, let's show dignity, and let's show what we're really all about. Coach Paterno has meant more to me than anybody except my father, and I don't want to get emotional and start talking about that, okay? I texted Jay early this morning. We met right after the staff meeting. Jay and I met. He will be coaching on Saturday. Jay's a great competitor. He knows he has a job to do. He wants to do that job. I'm sure he has a heavy heart and for his love for his father, but Jay will be with the team. You know, the whole week has been something of a whirlwind, okay? It's been an unprecedented week. I'm sure that the Board of Trustees made a decision with the facts that they had, and they decided to do what they did. I often tell my players, hey, players play, coaches coach, and administrators administrate. I was not involved in those discussions, and with the facts that they had, they felt that was best for the university. Coach Paterno will go down in history as one of the greatest men. Maybe most of you know him as a great football coach. I've had the privilege and the honor to work for him, spend time with him, and he's had such a dynamic impact on so many, I'll say it again, so many people and players' lives. And it's with great respect that I speak of him and am proud to say that I work for him. Well, it's been very difficult to go through this, but I'm confident that you know, we'll find a way to heal, and we'll find a way to get back on track, and we'll find a way to come together. You know, I will talk to Coach Paterno again in the near future. I'm not sure, you know, what time I will, and obviously I think one thing you know about Coach, I know what he's going to say. He'll say, would you just stay focused on the task at hand? You know what has to be done. You know, he will. That is what he will say to me. You know, I know him well enough to say, take care of the kids, take care of the team. I'm okay. That's just the way he's going to be, and you know, I don't think he would want me to come over to the house. He might kick me out anyway, but you know, he would say, get back and do what you're supposed to do. One of the things I've done and made a point to do is that it's their team. I've let the captains do most of the talking. I've let those guys, you know, they're the ones that the team selected to lead them. I let them do most of the talking, and I think it's their challenge to help, you know, all of us to help each other get this team ready to play.
Okay, thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.